Hi all, welcome back to Vampire Assassin. We're up to episode 7. So we made it all the way down to Snake 4, and it was kind of hard, so I left. And I've been thinking about why it was so hard. Part of that was shock serpents, sure. Part of it is the Naga sharpshooters, but I think one of the major issues is that I've only trained 10.7 fighting. I really love fighting on characters. Having more health makes you much more survivable. So the fact that we have 10.7 fighting, we have 10.3 throwing. That's not right. That shouldn't happen. We're gonna focus fighting. I mean, the -1 aptitude doesn't help, but that's no excuse. I should have been training more fighting up to this point. And yeah, just thinking about a shield. We're not going to do that until translocations is done though. We're almost there. We're taking it to 7. It's at 6.1 at the moment. Because we're about to go into shoals, I'm just thinking having a shield would make shoals a lot safer because you can block all the projectiles. But that's okay. We'll go there anyway. We'll try it out. We'll see how we go. Oh god, there's Nicola. Well, a bonus of all the projectiles is that if we live through them, we should be able to pick them up. Okay, so how do we kill Nicola? We do have one scroll of silence. So we can stop him from casting stuff. The issue is that these harpies are kind of scary in melee. If you got all 5 attacking you at once, anyway. I'm going to check our confused chance. 76. Okay, we can easily confuse them. What about... Can we just sneak up or away from Nicola? Not really. We could just pretend that he was never there, maybe. Alright, I got a plan. Alright. I was gonna say the first part of the plan. Oh, okay, well, we just got. I got a plan. We're gonna sneak up from behind Nicola and then we step on an alarm trap. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you, game. That was the devs, I'm sure of it. Damn. Alright. So now what? Now we're alarmed. We've got Nicola between us and the exit. We've potentially got other things running in from other directions. Well, we have no choice but to try to run around the back. We can't run this way because Nicola's going to be there. And we don't have RLX, so we can't take too many shots from him. He can do up to roughly 100 damage per turn with his chain lightning. Alright, well, let's start going. Oh god, this is horrible. We got all 5 on us, as I was saying. Let's fear them away. Alright. We're taking this really slowly, just in case we're about to take 100 damage in a turn. Hey, there's a brown weapon scroll. Oh no. We just got mesmerised. The 10% mesmerised just got us. So we can't leave. We're stuck here. So what do we do there? Merfolk avatars have really good magic resistance, so we can't confuse her. There's some sort of funky vote going on because we've got a fire bat and a fire crab. They're not your standard enemies you find in here. So how do we kill the avatar before Nicola turns up? We could read a scroll of fog, and try to use that to break line of sight, and that would break the mesmerization. Otherwise, do we have cancellation? We've got 1. Cancellation for sure would get rid of Mark, but I don't know if it would get rid of mesmerization. Because I'm thinking I could call for cancellation, and then even if that doesn't get rid of the mesmerization, then we could teleport, and at least then when we teleported we wouldn't be marked. Is that better than just reading fog? I don't know. The fog might be better. Okay, so she pulled us in. She pulled us out of the fog, so this isn't gonna work actually. Alright. So we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna quaff cancellation. It does remove the mesmerization. Okay, now if we can avoid another 10%, we can get out of here. Oh man. Welcome to Shoals. Nicola can be standing there now. Do we keep trying? What have we got? Only one agility. Yes, the mesmerization was only 10%. We're probably not going to. Actually, I know what we should do. We should invis. There we go, that helps a lot. Or it should. Because most of these guys can't see invis. In fact, all of these guys can't. I'm not going to go too ham though, because again, Nicola might show up at any time. Let's stab the avatar. Okay, now if everyone could just get paralyzed. Alright, here we go. This is the time. The time is now. We could read immolation. No. Okay. Don't want to go in the water. I was going to say, because if we go in the water, we can be seen. And Nicola's back, and we're mesmerized. Oh dear. If we could just... Oh no, and the water's... The nymph is making the water go on top of us, so everything can see us again. Oh wait, we've got insta-kill. We've got 5% on grand finale. Nicola. Oh yes, okay, it worked. Uskayaw, best god confirmed. Alright, that's really good. And not only did we just insta-kill Nicola, but because that pulled us out of the water, we're now invis to most of these merfolk again. Yeah, well, very briefly. Alright, so the merfolk avatars, no, it's still mesmerizing us. We should fly. Alright, no longer mesmerized. If we can get back on the stairs, we can get out of here. Oh dear. I don't know if you heard that, but that was thunder. We got one of those classic Australian summer thunderstorms going. Alright, we're gonna keep invising. And our stairs get blocked. Confusion chance on water nymphs I think is basically not happening. 13%, yeah, it's not. And there are 2 coming too. I think at this point, now that we got Nicola, I think I actually just want to teleport. Alright, there we go. Well, we didn't get very far, but I guess that's better. Getting swarmed. Alright, so how do we kill a water nymph? What if we... not the sleep one. I'm going to quiver the paralysis. We're going to try paralysis needle. Gotta... Yep, there we go. And again. Yeah, that works. Okay. You have lots of... Oh, we're missing it because we're in the water, so we're fumbling our attacks. But you have lots of MR. Does not help you. From the needle stabs. Is there any way that this is easier than Snake would have been? I don't know. Not sure about that one. Alright, here's steel tomahawks. They do extra damage over regular tomahawks. Whoa. I'm sure you would have heard that one. That was loud thunder. Okay, we got an embroidered cloak. That would have been off Nicola. Test that out. It's just another +1 cloak. This one's grey or black maybe? No, the bright green just wins. It's just a better tile. So I guess we can pick up the steel tomahawks. These guys, no. For a second there I thought they had really good MR, but no, it's just resisting it. I picked up some chunks. That's not correct. Oh well, it'll rot soon. Okay, so brand weapon, we're doing our quick blade, and we are hoping that we get a lek basically. That would be the dream. Speaking of the dream, nice game. All right, that was a challenge. As in, the devs set us this challenge. If you can get through this crazy entrance vault, or this crazy entrance into the shoals, then you can have your reward, and it will be an elec quick blade. All right, that's gonna be our standard weapon too. It doesn't. What I just put a pair of boots on the A slot. That's not quite what I had in mind. There we go. It doesn't stab as well as the dagger, but it's just so good. So, the reason this is so crazy is because elect damage does a flat amount of damage. Every time it procs, it will do the same, no matter what weapon it's on. If it's on a battle axe or a quick blade. But because quick blades are so fast, you proc elects so often that you just shred stuff. And that is why it's so good. Short poison resistance. That's a scroll of fear. That's not what I meant. That one. Sea Invis, we don't need that. We've got that naturally. Also, I just noticed Potions of League, we don't really need that either. There's no time where I would rather do that than just probably bat form away from something. Yeah, there's a fire crab vault, some fire themes going on. And I just remembered too. For a second I don't know why I was thinking there's a scroll blinking somewhere in shop, but no, there's not. We just have none of them. That's okay. Oh, yes. It's good. This fire crab is going totally ham. Can he live in lava? If I confuse him, can he fall in the lava and burn? Yes. Oh, also I don't know why I'm even trying. There we go, quick blade of elec. Okay, we will do just perfectly fine fighting stuff with this. Not only do we get the crazy elec procs, but it's going to proc our vampire bite all the time as well. Oh, we picked up a shiny buckler at some point. I doubt it's going to be better than our +2 cold resistance one. +1 fire resistance? Yeah, okay. Losing 1 shield to get a second point of RF, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Maybe we're not going to do shields. Yeah, I think we will. Alright, for this stuff as well, I've kind of, I feel like I've neglected the throwing aspect a little bit, because at range I'm mostly just trying to hex stuff. I'm going to remedy to that right now. I'm going to throw more stuff. That's another brand weapon. We're not brand weaponing anything else. Unless we want to actually, we could brand weapon the dagger of venom and try for also a dagger of elec. No, there's no point. We'll just leave the brand weapon scroll here, and then I don't know, maybe we'll find another quick blade or something. But why would we want to anyway? I don't know. Who knows? Our problem here is the water. So we're fumbling all our attacks. It's not, the issue is not our quick blade. But in saying that, why don't we line pass? That will make this a lot easier. We'll confuse her. Again, your MR does not help you. It's irresistible. I guess one potential use for the brand weapon scroll is if for some reason we decided we wanted to transition into long blades as well. Say maybe our throwing plan doesn't work so well, although I know it will, but just hear me out for a second. There's a plain double sword somewhere, so we could brand weapon that, and then we'd have a decent long blade to go to. Scroll of summoning, very nice. Yes. I guess I could have sat there and thrown stuff. The unstable footing does not affect range things, believe it or not. Okay, our blowgun doesn't work anymore. They keep missing. Alright. Well, I guess we can just fight her with the elect quick blade. Throw in a line pass just to be sure. Maybe we'll just stomp to finish her. So the problem is that we're going to miss our attacks, but stomp can't miss. At some point we picked up an artifact. The scale mail put me on. It's a +1, strength +4, that's not real good. And it looks like we just morched one of our paralysis needles. Sad times. When you're using that or any range thing in here, be careful you're not just throwing them into deep water, because then they'll be gone. That's not what happened, by the way, but still. How about we just throw stuff at him? So this would be an example. There's deep water behind the merfolk. So if I just did F and enter and I miss, it could be throwing it into the deep water. But if I do F dot, it will stop on that exact tile. This works pretty well. Oh yes, and we get the paralysis. The range weapon paralysis. That's right. I can't tell if that merfolk's in deep water there. Okay, well now that the impaler's coming, I don't want to mess around anymore. But that works pretty well. The range paralysis is very nice. We're gonna try this, I guess. Arlec, 2 points of RF. No, I just don't want to robe. I don't know why. No Crawl has got this idea in my mind now that we have to check out every artifact now. I mean, I gave you artifact people what you wanted. I gave you a whole playthrough of it. Leave me alone. I don't have to check them anymore. As far as stabbing goes, if you don't know how the bonus damage works, it's a combination of your short blade skill and your stealth. Seeing as we have 18 stealth, that's so much that we're having no problem just one-shot stabbing stuff with the quick blade, even though a quick blade is less bonus than a dagger would be. But yeah, if it wasn't working, so the quick blade wasn't one-shotting stuff, I would go back to the dagger. But we're not having any issues. Let's go invis, and now we can just start playing Uskayaw here. There we go. That's better. When it does the long paralysis there, it's pretty strong. Where's our invocations? Almost at 12. Just trying to get all of the blood. I should have... we just got slowed. That was our hat kicking back in. Alright. I should have been waiting for our contamination to wear off before I kept exploring that. I've seen there's an alligator snapping turtle down here to the right. They are very dangerous. But they can't see invis, so I want the ability to be able to do it. They've got pretty good MR. No, it's actually not as good as I would have thought. Never mind, we'll just stab it. The old hex and stab trick gets them every time. And when it doesn't, you get them with the old, lesser known blowgun and stab trick. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna quaff some blood too. And we'll go invis. Yes. Ooh. Guys throwing nets at us. How many nets do we have? 13. 14. We got coroned. The corona makes us glow, so it prevents us from going invis here. That's pretty next level. Well, not next level, but definitely clever. Whoa, he became unconfused extremely quickly. And then we got slowed. It's alright, we can confuse him. Alright, on we go. So we got our translocations to 7, which is the target I set. Passage of Galubria is now at 12%. I feel comfortable with that there. We haven't used it yet, although part of that is because of its chance to fail. So maybe we'll use it a bit more now, but it's really good. You can use it in conjunction with bat form. So use a passage to set it down, turn into your bat, and then just bail very quickly. Checking out these other spells. I don't know that we want to train anything for pass wall. I think we want to do probably a shield. Our armor is still kind of meh. It's a -2 aptitude. I mean, we should train armor at some point. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to focus stealth. I mean, look at the relative costs. Throwing that's at 10.8% has a much higher relative cost than our stealth does at 18.6. That's nutty. So we're going to focus stealth. I'm going to put on a whatever this thing is called. What is this thing called? Skill target. Thank you. We're going to set it for 20. That's a nice round number. And then once we get stealth there, we'll probably stop. That'll be enough. And we'll do armor and shields and maybe even more dodging. It's another hand crossbow. The game really wants us to go hand crossbows. It's really hard to get across the deep water here, so you can just become a bat. Oh, it woke up at the last point there. It's because we jumped into the water, right? As we became, as we became a vampire, you feel clever. Oh, splash, you fall into the shallow water. So that woke it up. I mean, that's fair enough. Matthias Ghost, a Tengu Conjurer. We're going to XV him, find out what crazy spells he has. Nothing too crazy. He's got a Spellforge Servitor that's going to shoot IMBs and Force Lances. Actually, Dazzling Spray is pretty nutty. How are we going to do with him? We're going to go... First of all, we're going to quaff some blood. I think we could... Sorry, let's check again. Has he got Aralek? He does. Okay, so our plan of quick blade of Elec is not going to be so good. Maybe our throwing is strong enough. Or maybe we could actually throw stuff at some others. Get some piety going. Oh, he's got barbed. Yeah, okay, actually I changed my mind. His spells hurt. Change my mind. Let's teleport out of here. I wonder if going into a bat gets rid of the barbs. I'm gonna say no. Okay, we've done most of the floor already, so this should get us somewhere safe. Can we teleport? There we go. And he's all the way down here. Alright, his spells hurt. I take it back. How did his magic darts hurt so much? I know most of the damage was from the orb of energy, but still. When a bat form away. Dude's got some spell power behind those not very high level spells. I'm glad he doesn't have Iron Shot to go with his Spellforge Servitor. So how do we do this? Well, we don't have to. We could very easily just ignore him. I think that's probably the smarter play. And hope that we don't get stuck in any extremely dangerous Shoals 4 situations that require us to come back upstairs. Because that never happens. Am I right? It's happening again. 44% chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a row. Happens more often than it should, I swear. The danger here is that the Wind Drake can blow us off the stairs. Alright, let's get back up before that happens. Never mind. Please. Alright, good. Alright, and I should have done this before I went down, because it would have been... This ghost is going to be everywhere. We'll go down to the bottom. But it would be much safer to go downstairs in Invis. And I'm going to do it this time. So we go Invis and then we go downstairs. And then we can stab. No, we can't. Oh, no, we're in the water. Get out of the water. Good. We're just going to go back up. We're going to wait for our Kintam. This ghost is... very annoying. That might be the rune vault. I'm just saying that because there's an impaler in there. And he's one of the higher level merfolk. They tend to be... Well, there tends to be a whole bunch of those in the end vault. That's alright. It's only the Aquamancers that can see Invis. They're the only ones. Even Ilsu can't see Invis. Alright. Where's the entrance? Whoop. Hey, new scroll. So I did that. Scroll of Torment. The effort required to become undead and then torment something. I don't know. Satyrs. We'll go Invis. Stay out of the water. And we get coroned. These guys are too clever. It's alright, we make... It's your choice. I want it to be Invis. If you want it to make me visible, in which case you are then forced to watch me dance. Your choice. I didn't want this, you wanted it. If this is a scale mail of magic resistance, it is not. I might think about it. Here's the Aquamancer. He also has good MR, so we can't really hex him, but we can blowgun him. That's what I'm talking about. Stealth to 19, it's so fast. Alright, we could dig this wall open. We got 27 digging. I don't mind doing that because it means, oh, there's nothing in there. But we have a path back to the stairs, and also we can fight from a side that has solid land on it. Whereas say the entrance was down here in the water, we'd be forced to fight where we can fumble our attacks. Book of Death. Vampires are good at necromancy. +1 aptitude, but we're not going to be necromancers. We're already doing enough things. We're stabbing, we're hexing, we're doing invocations, or at least trying to, and throwing. That's enough. The water nymph. Got it. There's Ilsu. If we just go invis, oh, we can't get there. They're all still asleep, but they're in the deep water. I'm gonna use the last potion of flight. I think it's worth it. If we can stab all of these guys, oh my god, that is the easiest Ilsu of my life. And we also, in doing that, we worked up enough power for a grand finale, although it then ran out. This is crazy. Alright, grand finale activated. Let's get the Satyr. Yeah. That was crazy though, that Ilsu band. The downside, we killed the merfolk javelineers in the deep water, which means we lost their javelins forever. But that's fine, it's no big deal. We didn't have to fight them. Also, what's your problem? It's happening again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them at 44%. Feels unlikely, man. Let's keep going. Oh, you woke up. It's not fair. Come back. I want to throw javelins at you. I'm using the full stop so as not to chuck them into the water. And a kraken. Apparently, there's a really good chance to hex them. Who knew? Oh, but he's really fast in deep water apparently. And impossible to get to. I lied. It was easy. I just would have thought that they would have good MR. Apparently not. Bring him out of the water. I don't know. Maybe he had something good. He didn't. But oh no, that guy threw an exploding tomahawk. That's not fair. Woke them all up. There is an Aquamancer, so I'm going... oh, what? That was amazing. Right as we got to the Aquamancer, they all got paralyzed. But yeah, he's the only one who could see invis there. But I feel like it was worth it just for the others. Stuff of cold. No. Water nymph is where? I saw it in the enemy list, but not on the screen. Where are you? Show yourself. Give me your javelins. Let's go more int. Yes. If we really want more strength, there's a +7 strength ring we could buy. And yeah, I don't rate dex so much. Not as much as I rate being able to use our spells. Some of them like pass wall that we can't even use very well. No, but in saying that, have a look. Shift I and Shift I again. We can see our spell powers. Even our hexes, we're not at max spell powers, so getting more int helps with those. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still. We don't need any of those. There's the nymph. She is destroying us by doing the water smite thing. I want her out of the deep water before we shoot a paralysis needle at her. Making sure I use full stop. There we go. There we go. Man, that water strike hurts so much. Oh, we got the insta barb. It's alright. We can do the insta invis. And while we're sitting here, while barbed, we're gonna throw javelins. If that guy blows us back when we're barbed, do we take 1,000,000 damage? That'd be unfair. Gotta get the value. Not in the deep water though. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It is a random broadaxe. Another enchant weapon for sure, going on the quick blade of Elec. This must be the end world. Well, it doesn't have to be, but it's becoming more and more likely, seeing as we've done what looks like an entire floor. Yep, that's gonna be the one. Can we see the rune? No. It's in the middle. If we could see it, we could have poured it. I'm not afraid of fighting these guys because we just bring them out and use invis. But say we couldn't fight them. If we used our wand of digging along this line here, we'd reveal the rune. We could then apport it to us and then run away. None of them even saw. Okay. What's really strong here? I'm just gonna grand finale this guy. See ya. I don't even remember what I was gonna say anymore. Something was really strong there. Oh, right, when we're stabbing them one at a time, we're getting our HP back with our vampire stabs. So that javelineer with his javelins of returning, way too strong when he could see us. Alright, good. So what do we got? Nothing there, but here. 15 javelins of returning. That is amazing. I'm gonna quiver those as our standard throwing thing, maybe? No, we can just throw the javelins. But this is really good. In fact, I'm gonna drop the tomahawks because with 15 javelins of returning, there's going to be basically no fight where we run out completely. A couple of demon tridents. Not a big deal. I accidentally went invis there. I was meaning to confuse. Can you not confuse this guy? Apparently not. Alright, there you go. There's our rune. A very difficult start, but ended up being okay. And there's our floor done. Alright, so I think let's go back to Snake. We've got a little bit more HP than we had before, although admittedly not a huge amount more. And we'll see if we can get that rune. We have a +7 quick blade of Elec. That makes us a lot stronger. Not sure. Let's go Snake Pit 4. And again. checking our shopping list. We're not that far away from the Ring of Phasing. I know that I said I wanted to go the other ring, but now that we gathered so much gold so quickly, I'm not sure anymore. We'll just fight him. Elect Dagger is good. Or Elect Quick Blade is good, I mean. It's even better. Rather than running over to him, that's something else too. That in those situations like that where Uskayaw paralyzes everyone, rather than losing turns running over to them, I could be throwing. I don't know why I haven't done that more often. You're going to go to sleep. You're feeling very, very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. That's our stealth turned off at 20. That's crazy. Even for dodging, so looking at the relative costs here, dodging at 10 is relatively similar to stealth at 20. It's crazy. Anyway, so I think we should be going more defenses. Let's go. Our armor's really not that powerful. We haven't found a good shield though either. That really makes me want to go to a shield. So I think what we might do is just go armor and dodging. Our armor's not real good either. I don't know. In preparation for when we find a fire dragon in vaults. It's gonna happen. Oh no. Can we stomp him? Okay. If we can just get that guy, the guardian serpent, then we'll be fine. Yeah, here we go. So we throw. Ah, there we go. Good. And we one-shot it. That works. Here's another brand weapon scroll. I'm going to turn those off in auto pickup. We just don't need it. Go away, shock serpent. Although, I'm going to yell. I want the shock serpent to come. Because if we can get the piety going, we can insta-frag him. No. He knew. There he is. I want to get off the wall and then confusion 61% chance. Come on. There we go. I'm just going to throw stuff at him rather than wasting these turns running up to him. Got javelins. This is the Uskayaw dream actually. The quick blade of a lek. That's what you're hoping for. How about you? We can throw javelins at you too. We can engage in a ranged battle. It was closer than I would have liked actually, if I tell you the truth. I was committed. It would have been dishonorable though. To cheat. To paralyze him. Got him. What's this guy's problem? He's dead. That's his problem. I'm just gonna wait for the thirst to come back. There we go. Keeps breaking out of the sleep, dude. Just thank you. Go back to sleep. This is a alternate entrance into the end vault. I don't want to fight him at the same time as the sharpshooter, which is why I stepped back. Alright, let's line pass him. And we'll get him while he's confused. I forgot to throw stuff. Oh well. They get pretty destroyed, considering how slow they are. As he's very slowly walking to us, he's getting javelin to the face over and over again. That guy just teleported us with a 17% chance. Because I don't really want to land back in the end vault here, I'm actually just going to raid one of our 17 to cancel it. Feels strangely stable. Strange indeed. It's alright, we can just bat form away. I just want to reset this fight. At any point here we could be digging kill holes, which is a very consistent way to do Snake 4, but I'm not afraid. We've got bat form, we've got passage, we can get away from most of these guys pretty comfortably. Is that slow? It hasn't procced very often actually. Yeah, I'm okay with using this helmet. Should be getting the paralyzed one. I'm watching our piety meter. If you just go up, there we go. 61% chance to fail it. Still. Come on. Got him. It's a pretty good ability when that works. So let's just get rid of this. Shift X, Control E removes all the exclusions. And let's not charge in. There might still be a bunch of Nagas in there. You don't want to fight them all at once. That was a very, very strong Force Lance. We are losing all of our mana. How about we stomp them? Okay, that wasn't so good. We're now out of mana, that's so let's bat form away, but we can't. My bad. At least if we get them in this choke, we can fight them one at a time. There we go. Go away. Still go away. Can we do a repeat? We javelin the other guys. Oh, he's teleporting us. Maybe he'll teleport us on top of him. We got him. Okay, he teleported us away. That was fine. We have 30 javelins of returning. I don't know when that happened, when we got to 30, but wow. We're too hurt to fight this guy properly, so we're just gonna cheat. He woke up again. That's fine. Could use the paralysis ones, then we're not rolling the stealth check to actually get to stab him. Got him. We don't want to be completely bloodless. Alright, there you go. There's our second ring. So, nice. We've got our 2 runes here. Our Shoals rune and our Snake rune. In the next one, I guess we'll be heading into Vaults. We definitely don't have enough MR to be going into Elf. And also, I just realized this whole time, this whole episode, I've been wearing, I don't know about the whole episode, but at least for a long time, we've been wearing a Ring of Sea Invis when we should have had on the protection from Magic Ring. That's so dumb. I feel a bit silly now. Oh well. Maybe it's at the end of the episode. Maybe not many people saw it. See you next time.